All right, so we are recording. So tonight we're talking all about booking games. So last week we talked about how to book, your those 6 parties in 30 days or 60 days, however you want to spread it out. So once you get to the parties, like how do you make sure you're booking more parties, right? Because if you don't have any parties, you have no business. So
Yeah.
and I always tell people, like, I like to remind people that the success of your party isn't just from sales. Like, the success of your party is also going to come from parties that you
Booking
book
other
at the
parties.
party. Huh?
Booking other parties.
Yeah, exactly. And so even if even if you do like $200 in sales at a party, but you book 6 parties, that's a successful party because that's growing business. It doesn't matter if you have $1,000 party and you book 0 parties. Like, yeah, that's great. You just made $400 in that one party, but that's it. You don't have any guaranteed, more income coming in, like planned out for the coming weeks. So it's better to do like a lower sales party and book a bunch of parties and continue to grow your business than it is to have like one high sales party and no bookings. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So when you're at a party, so there's always a couple games that you want to make sure you are absolutely playing all the time, every party. One of them is the sponsoring game, and then another is a booking game. Okay, and so your booking game it's just a fun little way to engage the guests and offer some little incentive or bonus if you want to for parties booked at that party. Now, some consultants, what they'll do is they'll offer the hostess some sort of a bonus if a certain number of parties get booked for a party. And you can do that however you want. And for some, like it's incorporated into the booking game, and we'll talk about that when we talk about one of the booking games. But I mean, some people will do, if we book 3 parties tonight, Sally hostess is going to get, $25 to spend at each party, when it holds on its original date. If we book 5 parties, she gets to pick anything out of the catalog that she wants for free, and you make it, and you put stipulations on it too. Okay, in pretty much every consultant, their stipulation is that party has to hold on its original date. So if it reschedules, it doesn't count. All those parties have to hold on their original date. So even if one of them cancels, that bonus goes away. Huh? Yeah.
It's like, oh well then.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times too, consultants will say, that it's like the hostess's responsibility to remind her, like once all those parties hold, like let me know, okay, I'm ready for my free thing. Cause and it's true, like consultants who are very successful and they have like a packed calendar and they're always doing parties, it can be hard to kind of keep track of what party was from what hostess, especially if you're booking, 2-3 months out. Like, you don't remember what party it booked from, 3 months ago, and if that's the final party, so the hostess, it kind of gives a little bit of responsibility to the hostess. If she wants her one free thing, anything out of the catalog, then she's going to do it. But the thing is, and a lot of times new consultants are nervous to do that kind of incentive because they're like, oh my gosh, like, what if she picks, Euphoria or, the main attraction? That's so much money. But you have to look at it this way. You give it the minimum of 5 parties or whatever you want it to make, let's say 5 parties held on their original dates. That's even if each of those parties is only like $200, say, like that's super, super low. That's super low. The average is $500 in party sales. Okay. But let's just say you're in a funk and you're having really low party sales. That's still going to be $1,000, okay, in sales that you just collected from those 5 parties holding. Plus, you booked parties from each of those 5 parties, so your business is continuing to grow. And even if she picks the $189 main attraction, that's not costing you $189. That's whatever 40% is. Let's see. Hang on, do math. It's only costing you $113, but you just made $400, from those parties at like the super low end of the spectrum. and you continue to grow your business by booking more parties. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But most of the time, she does not want the $189 main attraction. Most of the time, she wants like a $50 toy or a bottle of coochie or some lingerie. You know, they very, very rarely want the most expensive thing in the catalog. So I don't want that, you know, if you decide to do some sort of an incentive like that, I don't want that to like scare you, okay? Because over the long run, it's going to make you more money. It's going to grow your business. Your hostess is going to be really happy. So you can have repeat business and referrals because she's going to be telling all her friends how she got to pick anything out of the catalog that she wanted for free, you know, because you're an amazing consultant. So, so when you're doing your booking game, you know, you can make it part of it be, you know, that the hostess gets some sort of extra incentive for parties booked at her party. And you can let her know too. You can start booking parties before the party even, you know, before you even get to the party. And I make that part of my hostess coaching that, you know, if her friends who can't make it to the party, you know, if they pick a date with me on my calendar before we even get to her party, she's going to get bonus like incentives. And I think I give her like a free, oh no, that's what it is. So for every party that books before we get to her party, I guarantee them $100 in free product. Plus she gets $25 to spend at her party and then $25 to spend at their party. So it's a whole bunch of free products. So basically she's booking parties for me before we get to her party. So you don't have to wait till you get to the party to book parties at that party. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But when you are at the party, the way you're going to book more and keep your calendar filled is by playing booking games. So my suggestion, so this is just like when we were talking about sponsoring games in, you know, the previous training, like keep it simple. Find what feels comfortable for you. Find what works with your personality. Pick something that's going to be easy for you to remember. It's really simple, you know, something that doesn't require a lot of explanation to your hostess and her guests. And, you know, and stick with it. If it works, keep doing it. Don't change it up. Like, even if you're like, oh my God, like after 10 parties, you're like, oh my God, I'm so bored with this game, you know, keep doing it because it's working. They haven't seen it, you know, all those times. You have, because you're the consultant. But for them, they're like, oh my God, this is brand new and exciting. You know, so pick something that is gonna, you know, that works and stick with it. So the COO, because corporate is amazing, they already have a whole bunch of games already ready and prepped and ready to go for us to use. So when you go onto the COO, you're going to go under training, and then you're going to go under all about the party. And then in the middle column there's a few different things. You're going to pick effective party game. And then you're going to select booking commercials. And there's 5 different booking game options. And you can tweak them however you want. I mean, like, you can get so creative. You can totally make these like season appropriate, which is really cool. Like for the lay game, like you don't have to use lays. You can use like, I mean, Halloween decorations. I'm sure they have like little necklaces with like bats and ghosts and pumpkins on them. And you can use those instead. Like, get really fun with it. You know, you can do however you want. So we're going to kind of briefly go over them. You know, I'm not going to go into too much detail because you can read all the information on there. But like the envelope booking game, this one is probably one of the most simple ones. Essentially, you have envelopes. You can do however many you want. I think 10 is usually a good number because that way it allows for a whole range of party attendance. But essentially there's just different incentives. You can put free bottle of coochie. You can do some sort of discount. You can do like free lingerie. If you have, once you start building inventory, if you have stuff that you got at like on super sale or like you got it free or whatever, you can, you know, put stuff like that in there. And essentially you're just going to explain, like, we're going to play a super fun game. You know, if you like free stuff, if you like fun and you have a few friends, you know, if you want to have me over for girls' night where I get to spoil you with a free shopping spree, you get to pick an envelope, and inside is going to be a bonus gift for you the night of your party. So you just ask them, ask them. I mean, you could do like deal or no deal, call it pass or play, like whatever. And if they want to book a party, they pick an envelope. And then, whatever's inside is going to be like their bonus. So it's very simple, very straightforward. The lay game. This one kind of gets your hostess involved. So you can do however many lays. I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 is a good number. And you can get them themed for the season or the holidays, whatever. You can do like scarves for like Christmas time, like winter time, get some cute scarves. Like you can do all sorts of things. It's fun. But you put them all on your hostess and you at the beginning of the party, and you explain at the beginning of the party, if at any point you're having a great time and you're like, we're talking about a product and you're like, I would love to get this for free or discounted. I want you to yell out, I want to get laid. And our hostess is going to come over and she's going to lay you, right? And she's going to take off the lay and put it on that person. So that way, when they come in the shopping room, you already know they're booking a party. And you explain, like, when Sally hostess gets rid of 3 of these lays, she's going to be getting blank incentive tonight. If she gets rid of all 5 lays, she's going to be getting blank incentive tonight. So it's getting your hostess who's like, okay, like who wants it? Like who wants to get laid? It's fun. It's interactive. People get, they start giggling because we're getting laid at a peer romance party. So it's really fun and you can get really creative with it. So that's the lay game. It's super easy and simple. Deal or no deal. So this one, have you done that one?
Yeah, you've done it with me, that one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, this I think is different. So when I do deal or no deal, I do it like during my party to like demo some of the products, the toys. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is actually different. There's deal or no deal as a booking game. But I should actually play that again because that worked really well for me. But so deal or no deal as a booking game. So again, you're going to have different envelopes. And inside is either a booking incentive or some sort of gift that they get right then and there at the party that they're at. And it could be like a discount. It could be, it could be whatever you want it to be. And so you're explaining, like, so, we're going to play a fun game. Everybody's going to have the chance to get something tonight at the party, a free little gift or a fun little discount. Or you're going to have the chance to get a really awesome bonus when you have a girls' night with me. But you don't know which one it is, right? When you pick an envelope, it could be either. All right, I'm going to come around. I'm going to say deal or no deal. If you say deal, that means you're going to pick an envelope and you're going to commit to whatever is inside. So if there's a fun little gift for tonight, you're committing to a gift tonight. If there's a fun gift for your party, then you're committing to having a girls' night with me. Right? If you say no deal, just means you don't like fun, you don't like free stuff, and I'll just move on to the next person. Okay? And so they say deal, they pick an envelope, and it just goes from there. Now you can get your hostess involved. You can have your hostess go around and ask deal or no deal. It's a little harder for them to say no to her than it is to you because they don't know you, but they know their hostess. They know their friends. So you can either do it that way, have her do it, or you can do it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So, and that one's really fun because it's like, ooh, like I can get something tonight, or I can get something tomorrow, or not tomorrow, at my party. All right. Pass or play. Let's see. This one I always forget the rules on this one. Okay. So okay. So, okay, that's what it is. Wait a minute, hang on. Sorry, I keep reading the middle and then like missing. There's something about a free gift. Oh, okay. So yeah. So here's what you do. So you need to make sure. So this one will be important to make sure you get the head count like ahead of time and make sure it's accurate, and then make a few extras just in case for people who show up who didn't RSVP or whatever. And so the free gift can be it could be a bottle of Coochie, could be again whatever you want it to be. Could be something you got on sale, whatever. And you're gonna pack it up all nice. And at the beginning of the party, each person is going to get this gift. And you can tell them they can shake it, they can touch it, they can feel it up, they can do whatever they want, but they cannot open it. All right, and at the beginning of the party, everybody gets a raffle ticket, and it goes into like a little bag. So when you're ready to do your booking game, the hostess, you say, all right, like our hostess, we're going to play a game called Pass or Play. Our hostess is going to go through and like pick tickets out of the bag. If your ticket is picked, I'm going to ask you pass or play. If you decide pass, you have to give your gift back to me. No gift for you. But if you decide play, that means you get to invite me over for girls' night, and you get to keep whatever gift is inside your bag. Okay? And so you do that until you book 3 parties. She just picks random tickets, and whoever's it is, so that can be really fun too, because they've been holding on to this gift. They're like, oh, this is mine. Like they've really built an attachment to that gift because they've been holding on to it for the whole party. So that one can be really fun too. That one just requires a little bit more prep. And it helps to have inventory for that, but you could even do it with envelopes if you don't have product on hand yet. Just put them inside the envelope. They don't get to like fill it up because there's nothing in, it's just a piece of paper or something with the product on it. And you can tell them, you can hype them up and like, one of these envelopes has like $100 of free product in it, so you don't know which one it is. But yeah, so does that one make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Book it, flip it, win it. This one's super simple. You can do this with like a deck of cards. But yeah, you just put different products underneath the cards. So this is kind of like the envelope game. If they want to book a party, they pick a card, flip it over. That's their booking incentive. So that one's really simple. And then the balloon commercial is really fun. Make sure that you run this one by your hostess and her guests first. So make sure that nobody has any heart conditions, nobody startles easily, because you will be blowing up balloons and popping them. And I think some consultants call this like pop the cherry or popping your cherry or something like that. It's really fun. So you can get like red balloons, and inside you blow them up ahead of time, and you put little strips of paper with some hostess incentives inside, and you just tell them like they have to pop their balloon by sitting on it. Like they have to they can't pop it with their hands. And when they do that, inside is going to be a gift for when they book their party. So that one could be really fun too. If you have like a rowdier crowd, you want to get them up and moving, you can do something like that. So, but yeah, so those are just a few like really simple booking games that Pure Romance has on their corporate website. Two others that I like to do. One of them is like really good for this time of year. You can get a little pumpkin bucket or like a little lantern or something Halloween themed, and you can get like little foam shapes. They have them at like Walmart, the dollar store. And what I do, and like I had ghosts and pumpkins and bats, and I just took a Sharpie and put a number on each one, and I put them in a little pumpkin bucket. And so what I do at the end of the party is I say, all right, ladies, this is your opportunity. Everybody has a chance to get some free stuff tonight. Right? We all like free. Yes, we all like free. Okay. And I say, I'm going to play around with my little pumpkin bucket. You're going to reach in. You're going to pull out a shape. You're going to bring that shape into the shopping room with you. Even if you don't plan to shop, just still bring it in with you. I'm going to tell you what your number corresponds to, and you're going to get a free gift from me in the shopping room. Right? So one, this gets them in the shopping room. So that way, even if people they're like, oh, I'm not going to shop, you're still getting them in the shopping room, which is important because you can connect with them and make sure you get their follow-up information and stuff. But really, every number, it's pretty much the same thing. They come in, I'm like, oh my gosh, like you have number 7. Like that's the best numbers. Number 7 means I'm going to add $500 in sales to your party total when you have girls' night with me. What day of the week works best for you? So you can just make them all the same, or if you do want to like make actual different correspondence, you can make a list for yourself and just match it up. That's fine too. Either way, but yeah, so it gets everybody in the shopping room. Everybody's excited because everybody wants to win free stuff. So it's a little bit like the envelope game, or like pass or play, or deal or no deal a little bit, because everybody's picking something, and they could win. So you could do it like a little discount. So even for the people who weren't going to shop, be like, oh my gosh, well, your little thing, your number is like 10% off your order tonight. What can I get you? And even if it adds just one more item to your sale, that's still one more item. You know, that adds up over time. So it could be just like a really great way to get people shopping and, you know, get them in the shopping room. Do you have any questions about that one?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And then another one that I like to do, it's kind of, I don't really know it. I don't know what to call it, but it's Ashley Livermore does this as a booking game, and so I got the idea from her. And so what I do, so you need 3 envelopes. You need 1 big envelope and 2 little envelopes. And the 2 little envelopes can be different colors. It works better if they're different colors, or like just differentiated somehow. On the big envelope are 6 sticky notes, and you can either put specific dates on those sticky notes, or you can put, I put like the days of the week with different theme ideas. So they're like, ooh, like Margarita Monday or Taco Tuesday, whatever, you know. The 2 little envelopes go inside the big envelope, and there's like little gifts inside each one. One envelope has a gift for now and a gift for later for the hostess, and the other envelope has a bigger gift for now and a bigger gift for later for the hostess. So what you do throughout your party, or at the very beginning, you let them know, like, hey, I'm going to be passing around this envelope. So if at any point in time you're like you think you're having a great time, you want to get some free stuff, you want to help out our hostess, just pick one of these sticky notes off if you like that theme idea or if that date works for you. When 3 of these sticky notes have been pulled off, our hostess is going to get to open up this pink envelope, and inside the pink envelope is a gift for now and a gift for later after all of the parties hold on their original dates. If we book 5, 5 of these sticky notes get claimed, the hostess gets to open the silver envelope, which has a bigger gift for now and a bigger gift for later after those parties hold. So it's pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty simple because then you're just passing the envelope around, and they can kind of take it. So it feels a little less pushy if you're like, oh, I don't want to be like, do you want to book a party? I don't want to be in their face or feel pushy or whatever. This kind of does it for you. You're just passing it. Everybody's getting to look at it. So, but it also incentivizes the hostess to be like, okay, like we have 2 sticky notes taken. Like we just need 1 more. Who's going to be that 3rd one so that the hostess can open this envelope? So it kind of gets everybody involved. It's really fun. But do you have any questions about that?
No.
Nope. Okay, I just lost my notes. Hang on. I closed my notes out. I don't know why I did that.
I was like, why is she giving me that face? Like, I followed along.
No. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, and then, so like I said, like, just find one that works for you and stick with it. But to really kind of get a feel for if a game is working for you or not, I say try it for 6 parties. Usually after about 6 parties, you kind of get a feel for, is this game like actually working or not? Because like if you just do it for 1 party and it works, great. It could be just like a fluke, and it doesn't work for any of the rest of the parties. Or if it doesn't work that one time, again, it could just be a fluke. Maybe that group they just really did not want to book a party, but it will work for the other one. So just really try it out for 6 parties so you can kind of get a feel for, for how it's working for you. And then the other thing too, it is okay to offer for them to book a party in the shopping room. So, and you actually should, like, even if they don't play your booking game, or they, they're like, oh, pass, or, I don't want to, whatever. Like when they come in the shopping room, I would still ask them, maybe they just didn't understand the booking game, or maybe like, especially if you're doing like the big envelope game with the dates on it, if that's what you're doing, like maybe those dates just didn't work for them, but they still do want to have a party. So you still ask them, even when you play a booking game, even if they're like, no, you can just say, so I noticed you didn't, pick a date. Did those dates just not work for you, or like, what's the plan? Or you can just say, so when are we having girls' night for you? Or like once you're going through her shopping list, you're ringing her all up. even if she says, like, say, what am I trying to say? So say she's got her shopping list. She's like, man, like, I would like this one, like, I wish I could add on whatever product. You can say, hey, like, you could get it for free. Like, I can come over to your house, we can have a lot of fun, and I will bring you this product for free. Offer her that opportunity. Maybe she doesn't realize that could be her hostess gift. Even if it's $189 main attraction. That just means, all right, girl, we need to make sure we get a full house and a $2,000 party, and then we will have this for free, right? It's gonna work for that. And then also just let them know, like, my hostesses never pay full price for anything. So depending on how you do your hostess program, and I think we talked about that in like a previous training, and like offer like a hostess discount because it's gonna boost your retail. It's gonna encourage her to shop, and she's gonna feel really special because nobody else gets that discount.
I've already figured it out.
You have, yeah.
Stick to 10%.
What are you doing?
The 10%.
Yeah. So you're gonna do an additional 10% discount on top of her free product.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, and that's really good because, I mean, crappy parties happen sometimes. Sometimes you get there and you find out you're just free entertainment. It happens. It happens to everybody. It happens to me. But in that case, she's not getting anything like free because her friends didn't shop, but she's still getting a discount because she still worked really hard to get her friends there. And it's a nice little.
Her friends suck.
Right, exactly. That's not her fault. Her friends are all like broke. She did the best she could. So it's still like nice to offer her a little something. So, but just, yeah, you can, if that's what you're gonna do, just like let them know. Like, my hostesses never pay full price. Never, ever, ever do they pay full price for a single thing that they want. So, so let them know that. But yeah, that's pretty much it about the booking games. So, do you have any like questions about specific booking games or just booking games in general or anything?
Mm-mm.
All right, cool. So your homework for this week, super easy. You ready for this?
Yeah.
So
as I'm showing you my bedroom wall.
Huh?
I was like, yeah, as I'm showing you my bedroom wall, my pen fell out my hand and out my lap, so like it rolled under my legs. So I went to get it and like saw my whole bedroom wall. Okay.
Just pick a booking game from the COO, the one that you want to try, and post it in the group. That's it. Just pick a booking game and post which one you picked. And bonus, when's your encore party?
This Sunday at 6:30.
Perfect.
We're gonna play a booking game.
Yeah, absolutely. You better. So bonus, so whichever one you pick, play that one at your party and tell us how it went. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Super easy, right? Super easy. These homework assignments are so easy.
Like, my friends are a little rowdy, so it'll be great.
Right. Awesome. Okay. Well, so do you have any other questions for me about anything else before we jump off? Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And good luck with your party on Sunday. And I want to know how it went. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.